Retailers are using NFTs in all different ways at the moment. They are experimenting, they're trying to find different ways of engaging with their customer base. So you're seeing everything from in-game skins and in-game clothes to digital art, to collaborations with third parties. It really is a kind of open sea of different usages at the moment as they try and test new ways of using NFTs.
A non-fungible token, or an NFT, is a type of crypto asset. The emphasis, though, is on the non-fungible bit. So that basically means that it can't be readily exchanged for another crypto asset of exactly the same value. So the classic example is, if I owe you £5, you don't really care whether or not I pay you back with a £5 note or 5 £1 coins or whatever, because they're totally fungible, they're readily exchangeable for each other. If I owe you a piece of artwork, though, I probably can't settle that debt by sending you another piece of artwork that's totally different, because there's unique characteristics of that first piece of art that you want and value more. NFTs basically bring that non-fungibility to the crypto asset space. So they are unique assets in the digital realm that people value for their own unique non-fungible characteristics.
There's really been an explosion of interest in NFTs in the retail world, particularly in luxury, and lots of our clients are talking to us about how to enter that market. But what's clear is that many of them don't have the appropriate brand protection in place. So what we're doing with clients is we're looking at their portfolios, we're stress testing them and seeing if they're fit for purpose for this new world, this new metaverse.
Because this is a nascent area, the companies that are occupying the space and providing content are often quite new. So there can be a challenge around knowing who you're contracting with, how deep are their pockets, are they reliable? And when they say they're doing checks that you need to make sure are being done, are they actually going to do them? Are they going to do them to the standard that protects your brand and your reputation? Another issue that retailers need to consider is actually ensuring that what they're doing is legal and they're not breaking the law, because in the UK, for example, there are strong anti-money laundering rules and regulations that in many instances can make this a criminal offence. So it's not something to mess around with.
If you are issuing tokens in the UK, which would include NFTs, if you're arranging for the exchange of either fiat or crypto for crypto, or you're making arrangements for someone to exchange fiat or crypto for crypto, or you're arranging for them to do so, then subject to some quite limited exemptions, you're likely to fall within the scope of the UK money laundering regulations and have to comply with those. And the biggest commercial issue we're seeing for our clients with that is not only do you have to comply with the regulations, but you also have to register for supervision with the FCA. And that process is taking upwards of a year to get in place.
Final issue to think about is ensuring that if you are launching an NFT, that it complies with advertising laws and gambling laws, and that it's not a security as well.
When you get into the gamification of any kind of digital asset, you are talking about potentially providing facilities for gambling. If you're using, for example, a game of chance, if the mechanic involves chance, or if potentially it involves any form of betting, it's quite a realistic possibility. So you need to get specialist legal advice.
This is a new environment for brands, and there are many challenges because people don't really know what's out there, how to use NFTs and what the regulatory landscape is. And I think you need to get good advice and take the appropriate steps to protect your reputation in entering this space.